Hey guys, this is 7Ninja7 doing the Ninja Experience, and what I wanted to do in this game at least was try to capture as close as possible what a real ninja would be in Destiny 2. My resources come off of channels such as Gaijin, Goomba, and Antony Cummins, and also Legends of Histories, I believe is the name of the other channel. So if you want to look those up, there you go. So first let's talk about how does this build work. So you need the Rat King, the Graviton Forfeit, and you need to be running Trapper Night Stalker. And here's why. So Trapper Night Stalker has the ability on dodge, you get invisibility for a short time. That, and add the time with Graviton Forfeit, you have extended invisibility while getting your melee smoke grenade up faster while invisible. This does not apply when you're using Rat King's invisibility. Using Rat King, when you get a kill and then you reload, you get invisibility off that. That's not buffed at all by Graviton Forfeit, at least from my studies. And so you use that in tandem just to stay invisible as long as possible. Now, Snare Bomb is a way to basically, you throw the bomb out and then it distracts your enemy because they'll think you're running another direction unless they see you. And so you throw the bomb, go the other direction while invis, and basically they're just tracking your snare bomb. Well, you can use this in a lot of ways to ambush somebody. Really, the bow itself, like the shadow shot that, you know, it leads to other people as well as does damage in between, that's not too important. My main thing about this build is the neutral game. I'm also running Marksman Dodge so that I have the ability to reload my Rat King. It's not slow, but I can go invisible while my weapon's reloaded. Why not? Right? So, the next thing. So, now we're going to talk about stats. I'm not really worried about anything other than mobility. If you can get tier 10, go ahead. If you can get 8 to 10, you know, somewhere in between that, you'll be fine. Why? Because invisibility lasts a long time on dodge, and it'll be boosting itself back up by itself while you're invisible. While you can get a kill and reload going into invisibility there, and it'll basically just apply another stealth. And so as time goes on, you will get that back, right? Melee, sure, it could be better if you want to throw out more snare bombs, but I find every time I go from stealth, if I'm in a longer stealth, I find my snare bomb comes back pretty fast. The reason I'm running the bow and not a sniper rifle, ninjas did use guns back in the day, that is the thing, but the reason I'm not using a bow instead of a sniper rifle, well, I'm using a bow instead of a sniper rifle, is because bows, alright, I'll go back a little bit. Sidearms they don't have a lot of range, let's just be honest. They're not a hand cannon. They're not going to be able to fit in hand cannon range. Some can, but not all. And so bows are a go-to option. It really just takes like one headshot and like one body, at least for most targets. Most of the targets I've shot, right? So both of those. I was going to go Quick Fang, you know, for the more ninja-esque look, but I feel like swords are not as good as a ranged heavy. So, kind of like, if you're going to use a sword, you might as well be in shotgun range, and shotgun range is longer or farther than melee range. So another thing is, another reason why I'm using the grenade launcher instead of the sword is that ninjas back in the day used explosives. If they had grenade launchers, I believe they would have used grenade launchers. And one of the really good reasons I would say that is, well, a grenade launcher, once you shoot it, you can just go. It's not like a machine gun. It's not like a linear fusion. Well, in a linear fusion, you could still, like, you know, you pop out, shoot the guy, and whatever. But you want to make the most of your single shot as much as you can. So therefore, a grenade launcher would work. And it's not so alien, right, that an explosive makes more sense for a ninja than an alien rifle. Not that it can't be a thing, but let's just assume that, you know, we're going with a more ninja-esque feel. So let's go over your game plan. with this build, you can take on a lot of people. I wouldn't say you could do it at the highest ranks, as I mean, I don't play at that level, or often at least, so I can't really say, you know, how well this would do there. Obviously, a meta is a thing inside some games, but your game plan is really just to run around with your sidearm, use your bow for longer range targets, such as maybe there's a sniper or whatever, you know. You use your bow for that, but most of the time you're going to be using your sidearm as your main weapon. You know your ranges, know how far back you need to be. You do have a longer range than a shotgun, but that doesn't mean a shotgun cannot beat you. It is very possible. And also, you know, just don't do dumb things. So even though I say that, you know, you're probably going to see some dumb things during this match. Like, it is what it is. But I do sometimes push, you know, certain areas, and I do flank. But your main thing that you want to do during any match with this thing is with this build is trying to flank the enemy, possibly take out a couple, and then move in for, like, kind of just try to capitalize on their fear, basically. Because if they're constantly wondering where you are, right, and not able to find you, because you remember a lot of people rely on the radar. That's why a lot of people probably don't like momentum, but a lot of people rely on the radar. So if you are never seen, and when you do strike, that's the only time your radar blips, they'll never be able to find you, unless like someone just, you know, sees you ahead of time. But that is your game plan. Remember that the grenade launcher itself is still going to be used from stealth. Like, you want to still ambush, but it's kind of like the grenade launcher is giving you more chances for more kills. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna let the rest of this match play out. I'm hoping this will give you a good idea of what I was trying to achieve with this build. I'm gonna do another one on the Monte Carlo. It's kind of roughly the same idea, but it is arguably a lot harder to keep stealth than this build. But it is possible, assuming you don't have the Rat King. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing. You're breaking them. Relax, Guardian. You're scaring them. They'll never want to match with you again. That's a power play. You took them, now hold them. Zone C lost. What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing. Zone A lost. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing. Zone B lost. minutes left. Keep it up. Shut the enemy down. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone C lost. Minutes. Hold strong, and this battle is yours. Zone B lost. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. You have my respect, Hunter. 2 for 1. Zone A lost. You captured Zone C. You have advantage. Victory well executed.